Hello, and welcome to Microsoft Ignite 2020. I am Mona Bonaci. I'm the Global Head of Cloud Alliances at Check Point, and I'm very excited to be with you today to talk to you about the partnership between Microsoft and Check Point. Microsoft Ignite is one of the most important times of the year for all of us here at Check Point. While this year looks a lot different from previous years, we are very excited about what we've accomplished together with Microsoft and our partners to accelerate our customers securely into the cloud and prevent threats to their infrastructure and workforce during these unprecedented times. We're even more excited about what lies ahead. Earlier this year, we were recognized as a Microsoft Security 2020 Award winner. We received the Microsoft US Partner of the Year Award for Azure Marketplace, and we are Microsoft's #1 partner globally in terms of co-sell wins. These achievements are the result of our strategic partnership with Microsoft. However, all this is really in order to provide value to our joint customers. Thousands of Microsoft customers and millions of end users rely on Check Point for secure, scalable, remote access to Office 365 applications and Azure workloads. Check Point helped Gas South securely migrate mission-critical data to Azure and provide scalable remote access when their employees were asked to work from home. Check Point also helped Lightbeam Health Solutions defend the protected health information in their Azure and hybrid cloud. With Canal Bank, Check Point helped prevent application threats so they could take advantage of the efficiencies of Office 365. In every case, Check Point and Microsoft worked together to bring our customers and end users closer to their business goals, as well as significantly lowering risk. Check Point is a trusted security advisor for Microsoft customers. Here is an overview of the Check Point approach to security solutions in Azure and how the deep integrations with Microsoft services protect your mission-critical data.
Your organization's security has evolved. Long gone are the days of massive data centers. You are now in the cloud. The cloud is everywhere and is growing faster than you can manage and secure. Developers are deploying new capabilities at rapid speeds from multiple entry points. You no longer have control or visibility of what is around you. Simple things become hard to address at cloud speed and scale. Core security tasks like visibility, protection, and risk insights cannot be addressed with your old security tools. You are facing more security challenges than ever before. It can be overwhelming. Take a deep breath. With Check Point CloudGuard, cloud security is automated everywhere. One unified cloud-native security platform, automating security posture at scale, preventing advanced threats and giving you visibility and control over any workload across any cloud. Finally see what is happening within your cloud infrastructure in high fidelity. Not only understand where your cloud resources are, but understand it in context, like what role it is playing, who is accessing it, what it is triggering. Be able to control what it does. Set custom policies in minutes, and enable auto remediation if items are not in compliance or if an attack takes place instantly. Prevent threats on the network, workload, cloud, everywhere. CloudGuard. Cloud with confidence. Get back in control. Contact us to get started today.
Let's look at cloud security. We can see how Azure provides the core cloud infrastructure capabilities and how Azure services provide a layer of security around that core. Check Point's specialized cloud security solutions are deeply integrated with Azure native controls, Azure Sentinel, and Azure Security Center in order to enhance and complement Azure security.
When customers move to the cloud, they know that they are in the world of shared responsibility, right? Where Microsoft is responsible for the security of the cloud itself, and customers are responsible for what they put in the cloud. Deploying CloudGuard IaaS is a great way to execute that responsibility of that customer. CloudGuard Infrastructure as a Service, CloudGuard IaaS is providing Layer 7, right, full stack protection, or network protection. CloudGuard IaaS itself supports hybrid cloud. It also can be deployed on-prem, on private clouds, including Azure Stack. And what it delivers a set of protection that customers expect from a next generation firewall, and then some. The policy itself can be cloud aware, so the policy can change as your cloud evolves automatically. We deliver all of that in a package that is itself based on our virtual machine scale set in Azure. So we harness some of the great technologies that Azure provided us to do that.
CloudGuard integrates with Azure Sentinel, providing a complete view of security information and incidents across your organization's Azure footprint. That's including Azure Stack and other hybrid clouds. Visit our website for more information about CloudGuard network security. You can also download Checkpoint's Cloud Security Blueprint for designing secure cloud deployments, and also take advantage of a special Microsoft and Checkpoint offer on Azure Marketplace. Get a 30-day free trial and a $1,000 in Azure Compute credits and a 30-minute consultation with a Checkpoint cloud security expert.
CloudGuard is essentially the name of the cloud portfolio for our security solutions, and CloudGuard Dome 9 is a very fundamental piece there. It helps customers gain complete visibility in their cloud infrastructure, as well as come up with a manageable and efficient way to create governance frameworks, as well as compliance posture management. Not surprisingly, customers want to be very agile in the public cloud. A lot of the development happens very quickly, and what we're doing is we're enabling them to have security really be an aid to that development rather than an obstacle. And again, very quickly and efficiently put a compliance and a security wrapper to their infrastructure.
CloudGuard Dome 9 is a cloud security posture management tool which gives you visibility and control over your cloud deployments. Using the compliance tool, you can ensure you are meeting various compliance standards and create custom policies for unique governance needs. What you see here are the default rule sets built into the platform for Azure specifically. Experts have mapped out the rules in each of these rule sets to the relevant sections in the compliance standard. Now, I have run the CIS Foundation rule set against my Azure environment, so let's take a look at the results of that assessment. The top section here shows you an overview how many rules your protected assets have failed, which entities were tested, and distribution by geolocation. In this bottom section, you can see which rules your protected assets have failed. For each rule, you can see which section of the compliance standard it relates to. Now, if I expand on this here, I can see a description of the rule. Why is it important for the security? As well as the specific remediation steps that need to be taken in order to pass this rule in the future. And most importantly, we list out the specific assets which have failed this rule, meaning if I run these remediation steps on all of the assets listed here, next time this rule set is run, I will pass this rule. Now, in addition to the rule sets that Dome 9 manages for you, we also allow you to create your own custom policies and rules using the GSL Builder. This allows you to easily create rules to test in your environment without needing to learn APIs or SDKs for each and every service. Let's say, for example, my organization has a very specific tagging policy that I want to enforce. I can start building out the rule just by clicking on something, and it'll show me the next actions that I can take. So for this example, I want to enforce a tagging policy. I'm going to say the virtual machine should have tags with the key equal to environment and the value equal to dev or the value equal to test or the value equal to prod. And just like that, I've already created a rule that I can run against any of the accounts that I have connected to Dome9, and it'll be exactly like how we saw in the managed rule sets where all of your assets will be tested and you'll get the same kind of reports.
CloudGuard integrates with Azure Security Center, providing a comprehensive Azure Security Posture Management that's based on an aggregated view of Azure security recommendations from both CloudGuard and Azure Security Center, all in a single pane of glass. Visit our website for more information about CloudGuard Posture Management. Also get a free trial of CloudGuard Posture Management and learn for yourself how continuous compliance and visibility can improve your security posture.
Checkpoint is a leading provider of cybersecurity solutions that protect over 100,000 businesses globally. Checkpoint Threat Prevention protects enterprise networks, cloud, mobile, IoT, and endpoints from advanced cyber attacks. With Checkpoint CloudGuard Connect now hosted in Azure, Microsoft and Checkpoint have partnered to provide enterprises a secure, flexible, and efficient way of connecting branch offices to the internet and SaaS applications. CloudGuard Connect and Azure Firewall Manager enable seamless security for your internet traffic using secure virtual hubs. With just a few clicks, all branch and virtual network traffic is protected against advanced cyber threats. Let's take a look at how CloudGuard Connect and Azure Firewall Manager work together. In Azure Portal, navigate to Azure Firewall Manager. Associate Checkpoint as a trusted partner. Select a virtual hub to be secured by CloudGuard Connect and click Create. Navigate to the Checkpoint portal, provide secured hub authentication credentials, and click Next. Then add your sites. That's it. Now your Azure hubs are protected by CloudGuard Connect. When branch office or virtual network users are exposed to malicious cyber threats, Checkpoint Threat Prevention will block any suspicious activity and a corresponding event log will be generated. To learn more about the integration between Checkpoint CloudGuard Connect and Microsoft Azure Firewall Manager, visit our website.
CloudGuard Connect integrates with Azure Firewall Manager to protect globally distributed branch office locations or virtual networks with advanced threat prevention. Visit our website for more information about CloudGuard Connect or schedule a free trial today.
CloudGuard SaaS is a cybersecurity solution for cloud email and productivity suite, including Office 365 email, SharePoint, OneDrive, Teams, G Suite Gmail and Google Drive, and Salesforce. CloudGuard SaaS delivers all the protection you need at the security level you deserve in a single and cost-effective solution for your email and productivity applications. CloudGuard SaaS is extremely easy. All you need to do is choose the specific application you want to onboard. Pick the Microsoft account, enter the credentials, and you're ready to go. We will start with a phishing attack demonstration. Let's start by sending an email with a phishing link in the form of a password reset email from PayPal. We insert the phishing link and send the email to the victim. Now let's have a look at what happened on the CloudGuard SaaS platform. We can see a security event for this phishing email, which was blocked and never actually reached the user. We can then click on the event for more details. On the right-hand side, we can see the anti-phishing engines that were triggered by this email, like brand impersonation, sender reputation, links, and more. Admins can choose to restore the email from quarantine, as well as view the original email in order to make better security decisions.
CloudGuard SaaS integrates with Office 365, Microsoft Teams, and OneDrive to block sophisticated phishing attacks, blocking malware without impacting productivity, protects sensitive business data with DLP prevention, and prevents account takeover. Visit our website for more information about CloudGuard SaaS or to schedule a free trial.
Check Point SandBlast mobile solution, which is a mobile threat defense solution that aims to protect users against all the attacks that we have seen so far, like malicious application, phishing attempts, malicious OS exploit that we have seen so far. So basically, we are providing all these solutions to enable companies to provide access to the corporate resources using a personal and corporate phones.
SandBlast Mobile integrates with Microsoft Intune to provide enterprises with an integrated, comprehensive security solution that protects against advanced mobile cyber attacks and secures corporate data and access to internal resources. All of that while ensuring your employees' privacy and productivity. Visit our website for more information about SandBlast Mobile or to schedule a free trial.
I'm Rajiv Thomas and I work for Gas South. We are one of the fastest growing companies in the South for natural gas marketing. Security is paramount for us because our customers trust us with a lot of information. When we were looking at taking over our data center and hosting it in-house, the biggest challenges were space and stability of power in our building. And that sealed the idea that this is not a viable option and we had to go to the cloud. When Check Point announced CloudGuard, it was completely a seamless transition from an on-prem to a cloud-based solution. It filled in our biggest gap of having a DR solution. Our users could just log into Azure and everything worked and they didn't have to change anything. We were confident that even if we lost the entire power in our on-prem devices, our call center, which is our bread and butter, could go home, log into CloudGuard in Azure, and be online and continue to service our customers, which is our most important thing. And secondly, they are secure because it's coming through a Check Point firewall. If you're considering the Microsoft Check Point CloudGuard integration and solution, I would definitely recommend you do a POC on it. With Check Point, you have the exact same functionality that you have with a physical device available on the Azure platform with CloudGuard. And we just converted that POC straight out into a production in less than a week because we knew exactly what we needed to do. And that was the difference Azure and Check Point together in the partnership made to us. And you will find the value that is there in that solution way outweighs anything else that I have seen currently available in the Azure platform. We have benefited greatly from this partnership between the two of them, not only from a product perspective, but also from a support perspective. And the support that came from both the teams together as one, treating us as a customer, is what makes a difference for us. It's a win-win solution for everybody.
We know it's a cliche to say that 1 + 1 = 3. But in the case of Check Point and Microsoft, it's true. Customers see more value when using Check Point security solutions on Azure and with other Microsoft products as well. Through these deep integrations, Check Point and Microsoft are truly better together, with Check Point's cloud security solutions enhancing and complementing Azure native security. We encourage you to visit us during Ignite to understand why we are Microsoft's #1 security partner. And at any time, please read more about our solutions and customer use cases on our website. Contact us and our partners or just schedule a personalized demo or free trial today. Enjoy Microsoft's wonderful event and stay safe, and thank you for listening.